Just on the outskirts of Lviv. Jenny noticed smoke coming from the trailer. When I pulled over, there was smoke. Seemed to be coming from the side, but it was coming from underneath the tarpaulin. So we've moved the aluminium ramps in case they were hitting on the bottom of the electric vehicle. We've got no smoke now, so we're gonna button everything back up and see if the trailer will drive before the wheels are turning, and see what we can do. How far we can get. So we're just at this truck place, and we've pulled it on top of a pit, and they're having a look if they can see anything from underneath without pulling the tyre off. We're just on the road from Medica to Lviv, from the Hotel Mirage that we stopped at last night. So like on the main road into the towards the circular road that goes around Lviv. So the guys here checked the side that we thought was causing the problem. The one front wheel, the bearing perhaps had a little bit of play, so they took off the wheel hub nuts and we checked the brakes, and they cleaned up the bearings and put the bearings back on and tightened them back up, so there was no play. And so far we've got no noise, and they've said drive it a bit, and if there's a problem come back. They wouldn't accept any money, so it's absolutely fantastic what they've done. So fingers crossed now we're going to be on the road, and we're going to take it easy now for the next several kilometers to see if we get any more smoke or noise.
Hello, my name is Yaroslav. I am director of charity foundation Wheels of Victory, and we have bought, thanks to Sean Hopkins on auction in Great Britain, 535 vehicles, and some vehicles we are towing from zero position after shelling, and we are repairing all this here in Ternopil. And you can see also a lot of military vehicles that are here, and also this is a military vehicle that are waiting for repairing. All this vehicle is from Great Britain. All this vehicle is for Ukrainian warriors, and every time if we are transporting this vehicle to Ukraine, thanks to Sean Hopkins, that it's his 60th trip to Ukraine, and every time vehicle are loading a lot of medical aid, and if it will be possible to help us with repairing this car trailer, because for all time using these axles, it's a lot of work, a lot of mileage. Sean only on his van make over 200,000 miles, and thank you for the possibility to repair this axle, and it's very, very important for us, and we cannot do it here in Ukraine because it's like other type of axles, and we don't have spare parts for this here in Ukraine. Thank you that you are ready to do it, and we will be together, definitely. Slava Ukraini! Героям слава!
And I'd like to say thank you to Fraser Engineering for the offer of support, and repairing these axles, and as I say, we will get these axles up to you in Scotland as soon as I get back to Wales, and hopefully you'll be able to help us with the repair, and we can get this trailer back on the road, moving medical aid and vehicles to Ukraine. And it's having just come back from Pokrovsk and in Donetsk, it's a very urgent situation that we need to help the civilians and the Ukrainian army in defending their country against this illegal Russian invasion. So big thank you, and I hope to meet you one day and thank you in person. Thank you. So what's happening now is the brake drums are coming off, because I should have done them really before I brought them up, but we just literally haven't had a chance to do it, and I was going to do it before I dropped them off. But these guys here now are kind enough to give me a hand with the tool, or not give me a hand, do it for me, and they're then going to have a look and see if these axles for this car trailer can be resurrected, and we'll see then if we can get it back up and running, and do a bit more video to show you guys the whole sort of process. But as you can see, they have like a bar in a bar in a bar with 4 bits of rubber, and you can see the state of the rubber in there is all cracked and broken, and these are pretty much gone. And this is what gives it the suspension, because it doesn't have springs or dampers or anything like that. You know, it's all done with the bars in the bar and the rubber. Torsion axles, I think they call them. Is it torsion axles? Yeah. What seems to come to light is on the one axle, the hub nut and the bearing is knackered, which might indicate that it was this axle that took the brunt of the damage in Lviv on the pothole. So, which is a nightmare because the bearings were done in Germany both at the same time back about 6 months ago, from what we remember, at Schillig Trailers, I think it was.
Yeah, that's right.
Afternoon. I'm sorry. These were even worse than we expected. But they look fantastic. So can you just run through what you've had to put up with to fix these? Yeah.
Put in new rubber, of course, that's the main thing. We'll actually put in more rubber than what came out, so they'll be stronger now than they were before. And they should last a lot longer.
And you said that you found that something was bent?
Yes, the arms on one of them were bent.
Okay.
Both sides.
Right.
So we've cut the trailing arms apart.
Okay.
Put them in a jig and re-welded them so they're both pointing in the same direction.
That helps when you're dragging them with wheels on.
The bearing that Jimmy thought was bad was in fact okay. So
okay.
I don't know why he thought it was bad, but we checked it and it's fine.
Perhaps it was because they were all changed in Germany about 6 months ago.
Oh, I see.
So I was thinking when he said that the bearing was bad as well, I was thinking perhaps that's the wheel that took the wallop, and that could have damaged it, you know. Yeah.
Anyway, they're straightened out now.
Well, I'm just gobsmacked by your ability as an engineer to actually do this, because you're the only guy in Europe, as far as I can see, who actually will repair them.
Well, there is a company in Holland that do it.
Okay.
But no, probably not too many.
Because I found you on YouTube, on a video that you did on YouTube, and I watched it. Watched the video and about greasing point system and all that, and yeah.
That's
so
a different axle. These are IRS, independent rubber suspension. The ones that need grease are a different axle. They're heavier and they're a different style.
But that's how I actually found you, was your video on that, and then I started looking at the website and reached out to you on email. And I just want to say a big thank you from ourselves, the Ukrainians who we work with, and all the other volunteers. It's a huge contribution, and it will make a big difference, and you will actually save lives, because these enable us to drag vehicles back and forth and get them repaired, and those vehicles save lives on a daily basis. So there will be people will have their lives saved because of what you and your team have done here today. And don't think that anything other than that, because I can tell you I've seen it firsthand. Well, we've all got to do our bit, all got to do what we're good at. And I'm honoured to have met you and seen what you're doing, and actually travelled all the way up here to the north of Scotland, and oh, it's fantastic, and I'm the better for it, because travel is expensive, but it enriches you. Marvellous. Let me, I'm not sure what's in there fragile, so let me pull it out and then we can load them up.